Hi everyone. Let's hop into another reading. Whoopsie. We are going to do our daily oracle pull. Not a card, Rachel. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. And then we got cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Okay. So it looks like someone is coming out of their shell. May have been in a period of reflection, a period of meditation, a period of isolation. I'm not saying that it's all, a bad, don't take it a negative way, but it's a time of focus that you had for yourself. Okay? You sat with yourself, you talked with yourself, you may have journaled, because you hit a point where you had to focus. You hit a point where you had to look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what, I need to make myself a priority. I need to figure this out. And now you have moved on from that. And that's exciting because you are fresh in the world again. I remember soul playing the faded life versus the destiny life. So maybe you're also going against the grain. Feeling like this is a career thing. You may have decided you want to go a certain way versus the way that's been drawn out for you. Maybe you have impressionable parents, or not. Is it impressionable parents? Or maybe you just have people in life who feel like they have your whole life already mapped out for you, and maybe you decided, you know what, this is my life. This is not the way I want to continue to live it. This is not what I want for myself for the future. I don't want to wake up one day and a pharmacist when I could have been a lawyer. You know what I mean? People have these 333 was on the timer. People have these revelations in life, and I feel like maybe you, or well, not maybe, I feel like you're definitely at that point in life where you are like, you know what, I am ready to start living for me, especially if it comes to something like as serious as a job. You know what I mean? Your career. You spend a lot of time with your career. Maybe you want to be an entrepreneur. Maybe you want to go to school again. Heck, maybe you want to open a farm. Something that you want to do. And it's becoming prevalent that is something that you want to do. And you've taken this time to ask yourself if you have the courage to do it. The courage. Do you have the courage to do this? You've sat in this contemplation period where you're saying, okay, can I stand up for myself? Not saying that it's a confrontation, but in a way it is confrontation, because you have to decide what's best for you now. I'm really feeling like this is a career thing. School, career, something along those lines. Thank you, Spirit. Power places, ley lines. Trust where you're led. Trust where you're led. It's going to be some work. There's going to be some challenges, because I don't think a lot of people are going to agree with you. But as long as you stay with what it is that you want to do, then it should work out for you. Everybody doesn't have to agree with what you do with your life. You know what I mean? Especially like the job that you work. But as long as you're not hurting yourself or hurting anybody, you know what I mean? You're contributing to society. Trust where you're led. This little path right here is reminding me of the Great Wall of China on Mulan. I don't know if that's significant, which is so crazy. But why Mulan would be significant? Maybe you want to go into the army. Oh, because you know what, Mulan, she went completely against. She was like, I'm not going to be married in all of this. No, I'm going to go save my dad and fight in the war. I'm going to do whatever it is that I want to do. Yes, see, breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. She's speaking it into fruition, speaking life into it. This, she's decided, put your oomph into it. You put it out there. This is what I want to do. This is who I am. This is what career I want. This is what school I want to go to. I don't want to go to school, or I don't want to do this. I want to be a model, Mom. You know what I mean? Like, like, there's nothing wrong with saying that sometimes. Especially if that's what you're going to do. You're going to commit to it. You know what I mean? I want to be a model, Mom. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was funny. That was funny. But yes, that was funny. I hope that you get the courage. You found it. You know you have it inside of you. You have the courage inside of you to stand up and say, this is what I want to do with my life, with my time. This is how I want to contribute. Because I'm telling you, I have worked with pharmacists that have told me they hate being a pharmacist. They wish they would have did this. They knew they had the opportunity back then to do that. You know what I mean? You don't want to do the shoulda, woulda, couldas. Okay? Take the time to do it now. Okay? All right. I love you guys. You guys have such a great day. And, yeah, bye.